Championship 2009 recap. We had a wonderful weekend here at Oxmoor Country Club. I want to thank everybody for their participation. Certainly want to thank our staff. Michael Coy, our golf course superintendent, and his staff did a wonderful job preparing the golf course. It was in perfect condition. Josh Schneider, our PGA professional, and his staff for running a premier event. And I also want to thank Teague Ridge for helping us put together these great webcasts. I hope everybody out there is enjoying it. Josh, let's go through our winners this weekend.
Well, Richard, we had some great play out there. We were really close as far as our picks throughout. We both took Faulkner right there at the top, and Faulkner didn't let us down. I mean, he's a great player. Shot 145 winning it last year, one over par. This year he comes in at 143, but boy, was there some great drama out on the golf course in that division.
Absolutely. I think if you go back and check the tape from Friday, I missed the trifecta by one spot. I got first, second, and fourth.
There you go.
And that reminds me of my times at Churchill Downs too.
I can believe it. There's always one that just sneaks up there that you just don't know. And I mean, it came down to the final 9 holes, as every great tournament always will. At the turn, there were some birdies that were out there by Brad Faulkner, but he made quite a few bogeys, and made one of the best bogeys that I saw all day, and that was on hole number 9. Hit his drive into the pond, stroked another club right out there, knocked it on to about 25 feet, hit a 25-footer for a clutch bogey that actually put him down 1 at the turn, as Stephen Oliver shot 36. Drew McWhorter got right into the game, and he was also down 1 with 35. And I'm going to tell you, Richard, Drew McWhorter played some great golf this weekend. He ended up coming in as the overall runner-up, and we'll get to that a little bit later, but what a fantastic round he played. But let's get to some of the action. I mean, it got really spirited on the back nine. As they made the turn, Faulkner made a quote and said, you know what, it'll be 2 Mile High boys in there, not an E-Town boy. And I guess Oliver took that to heart, because the unbridled spirit kicked in. I mean, after bogeys on 13 and 14, he hits this fantastic tee shot on 15 that really kind of let him down at that point in time. And it was a 2-horse race after that.
Absolutely. What can you say about Drew? Shot 73, 72, very consistent. I saw him warming up yesterday on the driving range, and he was striping the ball very strong. But,
well, right there at the end, I mean, the putts that he had, I mean, he had a chance to close the deal and pick up one on Brad on 15. Hit a great little 3-foot par putt that hit the hole and didn't go in. Had a chance to do it on 16. Missed his birdie putt on the high side, missed his birdie putt on the high side on 17. Played really stellar golf, so I mean it was really good. But it came down to hole number 17. I mean, and that's where a lot of momentum was. And again, Brad made another clutch bogey after hitting his tee shot out of bounds. He played another one, knocked it just short of the green on his 3rd shot, on his 4th shot. And from there, he gets the ball up and down and makes a little 3.5-footer for bogey, and had a 2-stroke lead going into the last hole.
Sure, I know that tee shot on 17, he was probably thinking birdie will close the deal.
Right.
Got over the top of it a little bit and hit it someone's backyard, and the game was on.
Well, and the game was on, and the lesson was learned too, as Brad grabbed his iron off the tee on hole number 18, played the smart shot, which is just to go ahead, play it down there to the 150 po. He has so much yardage, length, that he can, I think he had 9-iron in there, 9-iron to about 20 feet. Drew had to make a 2, hit a tremendous drive, gave it a very great swing and tried to hole it out. Just a little long and went right over the flagstick though. And again, I just want to say, Drew McWhorter, fantastic playing. You were the dark horse in the field, nobody talked about on the TV, but really great playing, very solid. And I tell you what, stick to golf and not basketball, because that knee will be better.
Well, if you remember last year in our member guest shootout, who was the guy on number 9 fairway from about 110 yards in the shootout? We were going for a closest to the pin, and Drew McWhorter holed it out.
Yeah.
So I'm believing that when he was over that ball on 18 yesterday, that he's probably thinking, I can do this, I've done it before.
That's right.
And that's what it's all about, so it's fun. Congratulations to Brad, Drew, Stephen. But we also got a lot of other winners.
Yeah, we did. And we had in the Turfway Flight, which is the men's division, the last foursome we went out there, very, I wouldn't say great golf was played out there in that last group. The low came in at 89 in that last group, and that was Trey Joyce, who came runner-up in the Turfway Flight as the overall. And he only lost by 1 stroke, and that was to Dave Zimmerman. Mr. Zimmerman, 76. 97. I had to look at the board to double check it. I can't believe it, but way to hold on. Heard Mr. Zimmerman had a putt right there at the end that he knew where he stood because there was an official scorekeeper that was in there, and he kept track and let everybody know exactly where they stood, and that was Doug Driesbach. But fantastic playing on that side. Dave Zimmerman with a total of 173, holding on over Trey Joyce, 174, and then also, you know, winning within that flight was Stewart at 176 and Mr. Penning with the low net at 148. Another fantastic round. We had two great rounds that were below 70, and I just got to say it, you had him on your keyed in. He was a past champion. That was Billy Roby. He fired a 69 on the final day, survived all the tough hole locations, and what fantastic playing on that last day, because the golf course was at its longest.
Absolutely. It's great playing. The 78 on Saturday, probably affected by the Friday night Journey concert. He was drinking PBRs a little bit too late, I think, but came back with a great round. You know, that's what it's all about. Just missed third place.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, again, I just want to reiterate what what Richard said. Michael Coy and his staff, fantastic job. We really appreciate the membership at Oxmoor Country Club coming out and supporting that. You know, I also got to thank Chef Jesse and his staff, Rich. They did a fantastic job on the lunch, and again, just a great event. And we hope that you sign up for the next one. You know, our next event is the Fall Calcutta. It's September 12th and 13th. Got a great format for that. We'll be out here doing this again, and there's actually a Calcutta involved, so I guess that'd be some handicapping, wouldn't it?
I guess since my odds on morning line odds on Friday were so good, maybe next year I'll just start taking some side bets.
If I can, maybe I can just be a full-time auctioneer.
There you go.
There you go.
We appreciate everybody's support very much. Take a look at all the results on our website, and stay tuned as we move forward. We really want to continue this webcast. We think it's a great asset to our club, another benefit for our membership, and we really appreciate everybody's support.
Thank you.